The sitcom star is featured in a new book by Sarah Didham, Toxic, Women, Fame, and the Tabloid 2000s. A seeming fairy tale romance involving America's sweetheart came to an end in 2005. Then, she quickly became the target of tabloids in a nightmare pursuit. Jennifer Aniston's journey from sitcom darling to A-list star, and how her love life became a favorite for gossip hounds to publicly dissect, is the subject of a new book, Toxic, Women, Fame, and the Tabloid 2000s. It tells the story of 9 women who defied the hell of celebrity and how they were devoured by fame. This kind of portrayal of her as a desperately baby-hungry woman, it doesn't really stand up to scrutiny, author Sarah Didham told Fox News Digital. The tabloid version of her was exaggerated and gussied up basically so everybody could feel their feelings about what women were deciding to do with their lives in general. She became the sort of stand-in for that whole debate, Didham added. A spokesperson for Aniston told Fox News Digital, "We have not read Ms. Didham's book and have no comment to offer." The Friends star catapulted to a new level of fame when she married actor Brad Pitt in 2000. They were quickly crowned Hollywood's golden couple before scandal plagued their split. In 2003, Pitt crossed paths with Angelina Jolie while filming their spy thriller Mr. and Mrs. Smith, in which they played married assassins. At the time, Jolie had recently separated from her ex-husband, Billy Bob Thornton. It wouldn't be until 2005 when Pitt and Aniston announced their separation after 7 years together. Their divorce was finalized that year. Pitt and Jolie, known as Brangelina, were together 12 years. The pair adopted children from Cambodia, Vietnam, and Ethiopia, and formed the July Pitt Foundation in 2006. They married privately in 2014 at their French chateau. But the union ultimately broke down, and Jolie filed for divorce in 2016. Aniston went on to marry actor/writer Justin Theroux in 2015. In 2017, the couple announced they had separated after nearly 3 years of marriage, calling their decision a mutual and lovingly made one. They've not only remained supportive of each other over the years, they're known for staying in touch. Unlike Pitt, Aniston has been scrutinized by the press, Didham argued. She pointed out that, over the years, the 54-year-old has been unfairly questioned about motherhood, and was even the subject of bump watch. That scrutiny began after Aniston and Pitt called it quits, said Didham. In 2022, Aniston admitted to Allure that while she was the subject of painful speculation over the years, she struggled to get pregnant. "I was going through IVF, drinking Chinese teas, you name it. I was throwing everything at it," Aniston told the outlet. "I would have given anything if someone had said to me, 'Freeze your eggs, do yourself a favor,' you just don't think it. So here I am today. The ship has sailed. The narrative that I was just selfish," she shared. "God forbid a woman is successful and doesn't have a child. And the reason my husband left me, why we broke up and ended our marriage, was because I wouldn't give him a kid. It was absolute lies. I don't have anything to hide at this point." Didham described the scrutiny Aniston endured as absolutely brutal. "I found it really painful going back over and reading some of the interviews and seeing how aggressively people pursued her about whether she was having children or not," Didham explained. "It's like the nightmare scenario of being at a family Christmas dinner and your relatives keep asking you when you're going to have kids. Only it's happened to you in the mass media every time you go out to have an interview." It was quite difficult to read that and see it from her perspective, Didham added. "And it's for 2 reasons. No, 1, it's because she's a woman, and there has always been more focus on women and their fertility than there is on men and their fertility. But also because of the global fandom investment in her and Brad Pitt's relationship, and this expectation that they were going to go from being the golden couple to being the golden family. People wanted that for her, and when it didn't happen, they were damn well going to ask her questions about why it didn't happen, which was very unpleasant for her. Unlike some of the other celebs Didum studied, she noted that Aniston has persevered over the years. One of the things that I thought about a lot while I was writing this book was about the different ways that people can deal with celebrity, said Didum. There are some people who get consumed by that image.